Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer's first electric bike experience seems to be going well, all things considered. After an initial test run, they report that everything is generally satisfactory, with nothing significant enough to warrant a return. The reviewer was impressed with the quality of the individual components and the overall construction of this electric bike. The assembly process was described as straightforward and simple. One notable advantage is the option to ride the scooter with or without the battery engaged, and our reviewer notes that it rides decently even without the battery assist, considering the tire size. The folding mechanism works as advertised, and while the backseat hasn't been tested yet, the experience of riding using only electric power was reportedly comfortable. The bike's low profile gives this client the impression that it could be suitable for younger or older riders. The biggest plus, according to our reviewer, is its convenience. The battery is easily removable and replaceable, and the seat is designed to allow battery removal without obstruction. The scooter folds down compactly with just a few steps, and even the pedals are foldable, a feature the reviewer appreciates after dealing with non-folding pedals on a previous mountain bike. A handle under the seat makes it easier to lift the folded scooter, thanks to its mid-frame folding design. Lights and the electric bell are functioning properly. The reviewer did have a few minor complaints. The bike is quite heavy, around 60 pounds apparently, making it a bit difficult to carry up even a few steps. They also feel the steering could benefit from more resistance, which would improve stability at higher speeds, though it's not a major issue. Finally, deciphering the power levels on the monitor takes some getting used to. However, our reviewer doesn't regret buying it. Despite initial concerns about the relatively low number of reviews, it lived up to expectations. Everything matched the product description, and they were pleasantly surprised by how seamlessly everything works.
All right, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer has found this electric bike to be a solid choice for short commutes to work. It gets the job done and provides enough speed to make the journey efficient. However, our reviewer has noticed a rattling sound when riding over bumps, although the source of this noise remains a mystery. The battery seems to require daily charging to maintain optimal power output. While this client mentions that the bike includes a shock absorber feature, it doesn't appear to offer much assistance when encountering significant cracks or uneven pavement. It performs better on well-maintained roadways. They haven't tested it extensively on trails, but their limited experience on rocky terrain suggests a somewhat rough ride, although the tires do provide a stable grip. One minor issue they've encountered is the tendency for the seat and handlebar lock to loosen, requiring occasional readjustment, at least on their particular bike. Despite this, they believe the e-bike is still a worthwhile purchase. If you're primarily interested in off-road adventures or tackling challenging hiking trails, our reviewer suggests considering a model with shock absorbers in different locations. However, for city commuting, this electric bike represents a good value. And importantly, the seat is quite comfortable.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer initially felt that this scooter was a solid choice for anyone wanting an affordable option for assisted cycling. After a couple of days, they were generally pleased with it, seeing it as a good, budget-friendly product. However, things took a turn after some regular use commuting to school and work. Then our reviewer posted an update expressing disappointment about the quality. They found their scooter had fallen over in the garage due to a flat rear tire. Upon inspection, there was a small hole near the valve. This led the reviewer to believe the tires were defective, a sentiment echoed by other users, prompting them to significantly lower their rating and caution others to invest in a higher quality alternative. Then, attempting to return the scooter proved to be a major hassle. The shipping costs were exorbitant, making a full refund seem unlikely. The reviewer was frustrated at the prospect of spending significant money to rectify a problem caused by the company's use of inferior components, a decision they made to sell a cheaper product. They strongly advised against purchasing this scooter and anything else from the brand. Fortunately, a final update shows that the manufacturer stepped in and offered a replacement tire and repair support. This resolution significantly improved the reviewer's opinion, and while the initial tube was clearly faulty, the helpful assistance and the provision of a replacement tire ultimately changed their outlook. They now recommend the scooter, attributing the problem to a single defective part, which the manufacturer rectified, and are generally happy with their purchase.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.